She didn't expect it there, so wait, I'll put someone else in the background like Amore. Let's see, she's here, Amore, a young girl. They caught her quite a bit, like recently, actually a few years ago. She also believes that it's God, that by performing here like this, that she's teaching men something that is called sexual continence. They believe that a man has to be aroused all the time, have sex with women, but he must not orgasm. The woman, on the other hand, has to orgasm, but she has to urinate. She is here in the chats trying, as if she could actually maintain herself in this state. They convinced her that she was getting them into higher spirits by being there. Other levels, and does it as part of a practice called karma yoga, which you probably know simply as yoga. Yes, it's like their yoga, but this means it's a practice like some kind of practice called karma yoga. Well, it simply means volunteering. If I put it simply, how volunteer work, even in Africa, would actually be, according to the Eastern language. Majoka, when you do it with a consecrated mind towards something as sacred, actually, right? She does it for this reason. She gets up in the morning. They have to get up sometimes around 5 in the morning. Those who are on duty earlier have to go a little earlier, and in the morning they have to do special prayers, invocations. We can sometimes read them. I have them all downloaded. We actually have them from the other women who have already been through this shack and lived there for several years. The women who told us about it, they told, of course, they are still traumatized by it. Yes, it's actually really hard to accept that they did something for such a long time that was actually completely like crazy, and they believed that it was a holy activity. That's just the way it is. The saddest part, but a cat clicks over them here. Wait then. Sorry, you know, that was very strange. Now maybe you see too, when you watch her face and listen to what I'm telling you. Like maybe you also feel a little sorry for those girls, and I really feel sorry for them. Otherwise, everything here, I didn't have to, I'm not logged in. This really is a public page, so the faces, it's not a violation of GDPR or anything. It just runs normally now as completely public. If I had signed up since I loaded my money there, I must have lost quite a bit. I won't tell you how much money I put into to try to contact those women for help. And luckily, I won't even tell you how successful. Because again, they wouldn't know because they're following us, aren't they? Just resonance guys, so we're not going to tell them anything. But one of those girls, when I started writing about it, they asked me to call them on a private phone. When I did that, they could actually turn their backs to the camera or something and just say some information, but unfortunately, most of them, even if they're not sure if it's the right thing to do or wavering in faith, they still... as they want to believe and say to themselves, after all, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm doing it for free, so I'm actually a saint. Here the people tell me that I'm a saint. And over there, the one who claims that he wants to set me free tells me that actually I'm a prostitute here. It keeps spinning in their heads and they're just really scared. Now this girl just has nowhere to go back to. She's still there for a very short time, but for example, Diamond, which you saw, yes, where do we have it? Isn't it down here by any chance?